Well, hello, everybody, my beautiful friends. Your boy Seth here, bringing you a look at Annalynn, which just dropped on the Nintendo Switch. Shadow dropped during the Guerrilla Collective showcase just today. Finally on the Nintendo Switch here, published by our friends at Summitsphere. Huge thanks to them for turning us on to this, for providing us a copy of the game to check out. And also, Cruz Elroy, the creator of the game, will be appearing on our podcast this week. If you didn't know, we do a weekly podcast all about Nintendo every single week that you can check out. Links are in the video description. You'll hear the game's creator, Cruz Elroy, on the podcast in our indie showcase this week. We love spotlighting indie games. We do that every single week on the podcast. So if you are a fan of indie games on the Nintendo Switch, All In, a Nintendo podcast is for you. So in any case, this game, Annalynn, that Cruz made, has an interesting story, and I'm excited to talk to Cruz about it on the show this week, but just came out on the Nintendo Switch. I want to show you guys a little bit of it. I want to just kind of show you what you're getting into here. This is a very arcadey experience. This is sort of a old school style, think Spelunky meets Pac-Man is kind of the way I pitch this. Sort of the vibes of something like a Spelunky, but with a gameplay that's like, it's like a Pac-Man platformer sort of thing. Wears its inspirations very much on its sleeve, and it's fantastic. Now, am I good at the game? Absolutely not. But I'm looking forward to showing you guys a little bit of Annalynn here. It's really cool. As you can see, we've got our snakes here. Let's get the show on the road. We've got these snake characters. These are essentially our ghosts, right? Our Pac-Man ghosts, and you run around as Annalynn. You're avoiding the snakes, jumping over them, gathering gold, and then you can get this gem, and they are now kickable. Boom, boom, boom. You love to see it. Bonuses will appear. Got a muffin here. Oh, this is just perfect. Well, don't want to overstep, though. See, I overstepped. I got greedy. And I paid the price. This is one of those things, too, where, like, I was playing this earlier, and I cleared, like, the first, like, 4 levels without dying once, and now that I'm recording it, of course, I'm gonna do terribly. But the game's fantastic, and, like, I love... You know, we don't get a lot of games that, like, truly feel like a sort of... It feels like a modern arcade classic. Like, this has, like, retro roots, of course, but, like, it truly does feel like something that, you know, it feels like it was sort of plucked out of that era and brought to today. And it's just got so much personality in the art, the music, the characterization here, like, something that I think those games all did really well. Can I get it? Yeah! Let's go. Which I think is very much in line with, like, Summitsphere's entire thing. It was cool that our friends at Summitsphere are publishing the game. It's, I think, a perfect fit for them. God, that was awful. So, yeah, I don't know. I just really like this. Every sort of, like, world or biome or set of stages or whatever has kind of its own, like, sort of level gimmick, I suppose, which is neat, too. I don't want to get too greedy here, but crushed it. Oh, man. Okay, that's all right. So you can continue, but if you do, your score is halved. So we don't want that. We would rather get a game over and just restart. Another cool thing. So the Nintendo Switch version of the game has got a couple of exclusive features. So you can not only play in I never know if it's Tate mode or Tate mode, like vertical mode on Nintendo Switch, which is really cool, and the game looks gorgeous on the OLED with like the true blacks and everything. But another thing you can do is you can go into the options here. If you this will prove to you guys that I'm not as terrible as I am right now. If you go into the game and you do a perfect clear on 3 stages and collect a certain item that will appear, you can unlock, and this is again exclusive to the Switch version of the game, our boy Dynamite Anton. with certain color palettes and things to unlock there. So you can play Anton from Anton Blast. You can do it in Anton's green, Annie's red, and then there's other other like perfect clears will unlock further palettes for both Anton and Annalynn as well. So very, very cool. We're gonna play a little bit as Anton here. You can also put hats on the snakes for reasons. There's a speedrun timer. You can put on a CRT filter as well onto the game to kind of give it that, like, I don't know, classic feel, which is really cool. Let's pop in here. There's also extra modes that'll unlock. There are a few different extra modes that'll unlock as you progress through the game. There are achievements and all kinds of stuff. So there's quite a lot of value here. And what's neat is the game's only $5. Let's go. I mean, look at that, dude. Anton's like, how the hell did I get here? Yes. A custom intro for Anton. Hell yeah. And custom music. It's happy hour, baby. Let's go. But I mean, like, how cool is this for a little, well, if I die immediately. For a little, like, indie thing, you know, for this being what it is, like, I just absolutely love everything this game is doing. I'm excited to not be so terrible at it. Get to know it a little bit more. That's the thing with these arcade games too. You just kind of have to, like, you got to put in the time and you got to learn it, right? And you can also, I mean, like the little like girders here on the mine shaft. I mean, that's like straight up Donkey Kong, right? There's even we'll see if I can stop being awful and actually get to the second like biome, so I can show you guys the second sort of like stage is very like Donkey Kong Jr. Where you can like climb on. It's like a jungle biome, and you can climb on vines. It's really cool. Each like biome has got kind of like a level, yeah, like a level gimmick, which is neat. Bonus appeared. We were in good shape for that. Just like in Pac-Man, you have to get to the bonus in a certain amount of time. You can't just like let it hang out for forever. Oh yeah, we're in good shape here. Do I dare? I dare. Oof! That was close. That was pretty clutch, though. One thing that I do appreciate about the game, too, is that it isn't, like, trying to be on some, like, gross, like, stretch resolution. Like, the game knows what it's about. It knows, like, how it should look, you know? It always bugs me whenever, like, these sort of, like, oh, that was never gonna work out. These sort of, like, old-school arcadey experiences try to, you know, look a way that was never intended for the platform. Like, this just looks fantastic. And again, playing it in that Tate mode is just perfect! Oh, God. Okay. I'm gonna continue just so I can show you guys the second biome at least. That's another thing too, like a neat like accessibility option. The fact that you won't get a good score if you just continue and just press on, but it's cool that you can. Like if you're somebody who wants to just like kind of bang your head against it and just like see the credits and do a run or whatever, just kind of learn the game. Like it's a great way to do that. I love the hat falling off. Really, really excellent stuff. Yeah, so here we are. Second kind of world. The music is great too, and I like Cruz, I believe, did everything on this. Just like solo deving it. Again, interview this week on the podcast. Very much looking forward to that. Get some eggs, Anton. Anton seems like a breakfast kind of guy. We can climb. Again, this is very Donkey Kong Jr., right? Just the retro influences are just, you know, everywhere on this game. I love it. Get that. Boom, boom. Can I get you? Yeah. And I mean, like, oh, you know, this is an arcade game, so like a run of this isn't gonna take you a million years either, which is great. This isn't gonna like require you to get off of Zelda for too long. But it's just like a great pick up and play arcadey sort of experience. Like I'm really happy to have something like this to just like live on my Switch. Like I could totally see myself just like kind of like, you know, doing a little session of Annalynn in the morning with my coffee or something like that, you know. The snakes also, I don't know if we've seen much of this yet in this run, in this particular run, but their behaviors will kind of change a little as well. Oh, I jumped right into that, dude. And that's pretty cool too. Like they're a little more interesting than your typical Pac-Man ghost, which is good. You also have to be mindful, like they can, yep, see? They'll jump down at you. I was trying to jump away there. Didn't work. Oof, okay. So you're definitely not safe. And yeah, they'll be able to, oh my god! I'm doing terrible. You can't you can't just like hang out on the ropes. Oh, please. Gets trickier as you go too. All right. Well, I'm just embarrassing myself now. Let's go back to Annalynn. Start up a new run. Show you guys some of the achievements, maybe. Some of the palettes. If you get some like perfect clears, you can unlock some more palettes. Let's do the hot stuff palette. You got achievements. Defeat the boss, finish the game. Defeat the boss without losing any lives. Let me look at all this. Perfect score. So you've got, if you were into these like, you know, arcadey experiences, then like this is, I mean, this is so far up your alley, it's not even funny. Boop. Ooh, that was close. Excellent sound design, excellent character, you know, artwork. I love Annalynn's like little kick. It's like, it's great that we're kicking snakes versus eating ghosts. Ugh, I thought I was gonna be able to get a second jump off that ledge. But I feel like I could just sit here and just do this for hours. In fact, I will. I can and will sit here and do this for hours, so. And Shadow dropped during Guerrilla Collective earlier today. Annalynn, Nintendo Switch eShop. You can pick up your copy for $5, and you can listen to an interview with the developer this week on All In, a Nintendo podcast. I should probably wrap up this video, though, before I get too carried away. I'll sit here and you guys will just continue to watch me be bad at this game for another hour. Again, big thanks to our friends at Summitsphere for thinking of us and providing us a copy and allowing us to spotlight this really special little game. Again, if you're into arcade experiences like this, it's a no-brainer. Links are in the video description to the game's eShop listing. So if you want to check the game out for yourself, I've made it very, very easy for you, and I recommend that you do. It's pretty dang cool. And for more Nintendo video content like this, if you like Nintendo Switch Indies, you're already in the right place. All in right here on YouTube, so go ahead and throw us that like and subscribe before you head out. It's hard to do these YouTuber things while you're trying to play this game. Yeah, I love and appreciate you. Thank you so much for that. We'll see you on the podcast this Saturday on all of your favorite podcast services around the globe, All In, a Nintendo podcast. Again, links to that in the video description as well. Play more video games, folks. Play Annalynn. Have fun. I love you very much. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.